start the day yet.
We are going to start redox reaction and electrode process. And some topics I have left, so don't think about that. That is not in your syllabus. Redox reaction and redox reaction and electrode process. This is our topic. Okay. So in this, you might be knowing a redox reaction, but you don't know electrode process. So first, I will start from here, from redox reaction. Here, I am writing one equation here. Just Zn plus CuSO4 gives out here Zn SO4 plus Cu here. I wrote one equation. So here you will see this is a redox reaction or not. This is redox reaction or not?
Yes, sir.
Because oxidation they are 0, they are +2, here +2, and they are 0. So this is the redox reaction. We have already discussed what is a redox reaction or reaction in which simultaneously oxidation and reduction both take place is known as redox reaction. Here, next is electrode process. So electrode process, have you studied in 10th class about electrode? No. So let us take here. I am taking here one container. This is container, and in this, I have filled this solution. Salt solution of copper sulfate. Salt solution of copper sulfate I have filled. Okay. And in this, I have dipped one rod of zinc. One rod of zinc. That is of zinc. Zinc. Here. Just allow me to add more. One rod of zinc. So this rod is known as electrode. This rod is known as electrode. And when we will dip this rod in the copper sulfate solution, so like that reaction will take place. Like that reaction will take place with zinc displace the copper from copper sulfate because zinc is more reactive. So what is taking place at zinc rod is that electrode process. So here oxidation is taking place at electrode. So here we can say electrode process is oxidation. Means what is happening at electrode is known as electrode process. What is happening at electrode, that is called electrode process here. Okay, so this is the electrode process and redox reaction, both we have discussed here. Next, we are going to discuss here a redox couple. Redox couple. Just let us see here. Our topic is a redox couple. Here. So for this, if I will take just all of see here, look at the board here. I have taken zinc sulfate solution. Look at the board, zinc sulfate solution here. I have taken zinc sulfate solution. This is zinc sulfate solution. Zinc sulfate solution. And then other, I have taken zinc rod only. I have taken zinc rod and I have dipped it in. I have dipped it in. So in this solution, what we will see? This will ionize in Zn 2 plus and SO4, and this is zinc rod. Just all of you look at board. In this solution, in this setup, we will see that here in the solution we can say this is present and this is also present. Yes, this is both are present. Zn and Zn plus 2. Zn and Zn plus 2. In this reaction we see, and it is half reaction. You know that this oxidation is taking place. So Zn is changing to Zn plus this oxidation. Okay. So if we write this, just let us see here. If I am writing Zn plus 2, one vertical line and Zn. This let us see here. This is known as the redox. This is known as redox couple. What I have done here? I have taken zinc sulfate solution in this, and one zinc rod I have dipped in. Then what we got that in this solution, we see the setup, half reaction setup, we got that Zn is present in plus Z form and Z plus form and neutral form. So if this one is being represented like that, that is called redox couple. So how we can define redox couple? How redox couple can be defined? So with the help of that, we can define. Redox couple can be defined as together having, just all of you see here, redox couple can be defined as together having oxidized and reduced form, oxidized and reduced form of one substance, oxidized and reduced form of one substance. Here, a redox couple together having oxidized and reduced form of one substance, that we can define. One substance in a reduction half or oxidation half. So this is the definition of redox reaction. We can define like this: a redox couple can be defined as having together oxidized and reduced form of one species or one substance in a reduction or oxidation half reaction. Reduction or oxidation half reaction. Just color this here. Why I have told half reaction? Why I told half reaction? Because this is half cell. This is half cell. Only oxidation is taking place here. So this is half reaction. Okay. So a redox couple can be defined like this. And just all I've seen, it is represented, means it is redox couple is represented by putting slash or vertical line between oxidized and a reduced form. Between oxidized and a reduced form. So if I am taking another example, just all of us see here, I have taken this, and in this I have taken copper sulfate, and I have dipped here. Just all of us see, I have dipped copper rod. What? This is copper rod. So what will be the redox couple for this? What will be redox couple for this? Here, redox couple for this will be just to know that in this it will be present in +2 form and Cu. So what will be redox couple? Cu2 plus Cu. So for any half reaction we can write a redox couple. For any reaction, so whatever is that, so you remember it. For any, we can write like this here. Just all of us here. A plus 2 means plus 1 maybe also to this. This represents if somewhere it is written like this. So we can say this was the redox couple. Okay. So a redox couple is clear to all? Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Redox.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We have seen here in redox couple, we represent the oxidized form first, and then we are putting slash, then reduce. And it is redox couple is for half reaction. Either it may be oxidation half or reduction half. Okay. And next, if we see here, just all of you see here, if I connect, just to look at the board here. Here, 2 setup I made here. 2 setup I made here. One is for zinc and other. Just all of you see. Other one is for copper. So just all of you see here. Both are half cell. Both are half cell. So transfer of electron doesn't take place. Transfer of electron in both doesn't take place. So how we can connect this for transferring an electron flow the electricity in the given circuit or in given cell. If cell is completed, then electricity will flow. In half cell, electricity will not flow. Okay, so we are using one connecting tube that is called U2, not YouTube channel. This is name of this one is YouTube, and we will connect here. This is called YouTube, and YouTube save tube is it is. So we say YouTube, not YouTube channel. Okay, so just to see, this is YouTube, and it is known as salt bridge. This is salt bridge. What is this? This is salt bridge. Okay, and what is the function? First, we will see what is the function and what is being filled in this tube. Like this tube you have seen here. So I'll fill it here like this. What is being filled in this? What is being filled? And what is the role of this tube is that this is salt bridge. Okay, so let us see here. In this potassium chloride or ammonium nitride is filled. Ammonium nitride is filled by solidifying with boiling is solidifying and later with means like that simple way. This is ammonium nitrate or sodium chloride is taken and that is being solidified boiling with and later it is being cooled like jelly-like substance and it is being in this we can say jelly-like substance of potassium chloride or ammonium nitrate is filled. Then what you will ask, what is the function of this? So function of this substance to make contact to both halves without mixing their salt. This one is not mixing salt solution, but it is connecting both solutions. It is connecting both solutions. Which one? Salt bridge. So main function of salt bridge is to connect both half, both salt we can say or both half cell we can say. Okay, both half cell it is connecting and it maintain ion balance. You might be knowing that if ion is there, then current will flow. Otherwise, current will not flow. So what is the function of this? It maintains ions balance. If just like you see, if more ions are this side, that will be transferred through this to there. If more ions are that side, more electrons are that side, that will be transferred through this to here. So it maintains balance of ions. If wherever it is needed, this extra electron is there, it will absorb. If electron needed, it will supply to the system. Okay, so main function of this is to balance the charge in both halves. So this is the function, and we will connect this with the ammeter and key. Just obviously we will connecting both electrodes with ammeter and key. So this will be setup, and this is called Daniels. What is this? Daniels. This setup is. So I told before that this one is half cell, that one is half cell. If we are connecting both, then this is full cell, and that is known as Daniel cell, and that is electrode. Sorry, that is cathode, and this one is anode. Anode, and you might know anode is negative, and cathode is positive. Here, just one more time, I will like to revise it here. The main function of this tube to balance charge in both halves. Whenever it is needed, it is provided. Whenever it is needed, it is absorbed. So main function of this to balance the charge. Okay. When we put a switch on, we will put a switch on. So what we will see, and one more point just all of us here, you might be knowing the flow of current direction is just opposite to the direction of flowing of electron. So what is the direction of current? Opposite will be the direction of flowing of electron. So here we can see that just all of see, if current is flowing this way, just all of see current is flowing this way, so electron will flow that way. Electron flow will take place that. Just all of see one more time. I will like to revise here. Just all of see here. If current is flowing, so flow of current and electron is in opposite direction. is in opposite direction, not in same direction. That like that, if current is flowing from east to west, so electron will flow from west to east. Like this, order will be opposite. So when we put the switch on the system, so we can't see electrons are flowing directly like that. Electrons are flowing through this pipe. Through this pipe is that what we have seen here. It will transfer electrons from one cell to another cell. And for this, just out of the see, for this one thing we have to remember, if you both cell, just out of the see, if both half cell have electric potential, current will flow like that. If we connect two containers of heat, basically two containers are containing heat. So if heat temperature of both container is different, then it will flow. So like that, here also, if electrode potential of both option is different, vary from each other, one is higher and other one is lower, then electricity will flow. So one more came here, electrode potential. What? Electrode potential. So let us discuss what is electrode potential. So electrode potential we will define. One more time here, just all of this is the whole system and this is called radial cell. This is complete cell. Function of this to maintain the ion balance in the cell. It can absorb the electrons, it can provide electrons, and when we put on the setup, so we will not see the flow of current like in normal way. We see current flow through this pipe, and current flow only in the case when both half cell have potential difference. We say electrode. We have used here electrode, so we will simply not say potential. We will so say electrode potential, and if both have difference in electrode potential, then current will flow. So one more came here, electrode potential. Let us define electrode potential here. In this electrode potential, just all of us see here. Look at board. I have taken here one container. Just all of you look at the board. One container. I have filled in this just zinc sulfate, and I'm dipping the one rod of zinc. I have dipped one rod of zinc. So here, what I told, we will take one salt solution, and that salt solution we will take rod of the same metal will be dipped. In other way, what we will say, take a salt solution and dip one rod.
Redox reactions and electrode processes. The experiment corresponding to reaction can also be observed if zinc rod is dipped in copper sulfate solution. The redox reaction takes place, and during the reaction, zinc is oxidized to zinc ions and copper ions are reduced to metallic copper due to direct transfer of electrons from zinc to copper ion. Now, we modify the experiment in such a manner that for the same redox reaction, transfer of electrons takes place indirectly. Zn plus Cu gives Zn2 plus Cu. Now, we put the beaker containing copper sulfate solution and the beaker containing zinc sulfate solution side by side. We connect solutions in two beakers by a salt bridge. A U-tube containing solution of potassium chloride or ammonium nitrate usually solidifies by boiling with agar-agar and later cooling to a jelly-like substance. This provides an electric contact between the two solutions without allowing them to mix with each other. The zinc and copper rods are connected by a metallic wire with a provision for an ammeter and a switch. The setup, as is known as Daniell cell. When the switch is in the off position, no reaction takes place in either of the beakers and no current flows through the metallic wire. Reaction takes place in either of the beakers and at the interface of the metal and its salt solution in each beaker, both the reduced and oxidized forms of the same species are present. These represent the species in the reduction and oxidation half reactions. A redox couple is defined as having together the oxidized and reduced forms of a substance taking part in an oxidation or reduction half reaction. This is represented by separating the oxidized form from the reduced form by a vertical line or a slash representing an interface. Example, solid or solution. Example, Zn2 plus or Zn and Cu2 plus or Cu. As soon as the reaction undergoes, we make the following observations. 1. The transfer of electrons now does not take place directly from Zn to Cu2 plus, but through the metallic wire connecting the two rods. 2. The electricity from solution in one beaker to solution in the other beaker flows by the migration of ions through the salt bridge. The potential associated with each electrode is known as electrode potential. If the concentration of each species taking part in the electrode reaction is unity, and further the reaction is carried out at 298 Kelvin, then the potential of each electrode is said to be the standard electrode potential. By convention, the standard electrode potential E0 by hydrogen electrode is 0.00 volts.
Rod of same material. So which rod will be dipped in this? We will dip here, zinc rod, and potential will be developed. Just we can say potential will be developed between salt solution and electrode. That is known as electrode potential. So one more time, just follow see here. What is electrode potential? When a metal rod, like that we can define when a metal rod is dipped in its salt solution. When a metal rod is dipped in its salt solution, a potential is developed between salt and electrode. That is known as electrode potential. What? When a metal is dipped in its salt solution. When a metal is dipped in its salt solution, potential developed between metal and salt solution is known as electrode potential. So that we got, if electrode potential is different, then current will flow. Here, electrode potential. Next term is related to this is standard electrode potential. So you might have understood this. You have understood this? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In this Daniel cell, any confusion is there?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
Yes, sir.
What is? Any confusion about this topic? What I call you that is Daniel cell setup. What is that? Yes, ask. Then I am going to rub that. What is doubt? Whoever is that, please you ask. I am here to clear your doubts. What is doubt? Just you ask.
Sir, please explain one time.
This one, this setup?
Yes, sir. Daniel cell setup.
Okay. So just you see here, what they have taken to half cell is half cell setup. This is that is also half cell. Half cell setup of zinc, half cell setup of copper. We have connected through a pipe that is U-shape, and we say it salt bridge. So as you know that, what is the role of bridge? Bridge connect two roads. Bridge connect two roads, and here it is salt bridge. So a role of this is connecting two salts. Role of this to connect two salts. It is connecting two salts without allowing them to get mixed. So it is connecting two salts. Okay, and function of this is to balance the ions in given set. If it is needed, it can supply. If extra electrons are there, it can take. So main function of this is to balance the ions or electrons in a given set. If we are making it here and just you see, we are connecting this through ammeter and electric switch. So that is cathode and this one is anode. Yes, and we will put on the switch. We will put on the switch. Electricity will flow, but transfer of electron directly will not take place. Like that, I wrote one equation. CuSO4 plus H2SO4. I wrote in that. So in that you have seen electron was transferred from zinc to copper. So like that transfer will not transfer in this cell, and that will be transferred with the help of this tube. And flow of current in this is just opposite direction of flowing of electrons. Okay, this we have seen. So now here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we were discussing about electrode potential. So I'm going to rub. Some more students have doubt about this. So we were discussing about electrode potential. So what is the definition of electrode potential? When a metal rod is between solution potential developed between electrode and salt solution is known as electrode potential. Now we are moving to standard electrode potential. Standard electrode potential. Just allow to see here. Standard electrode potential. Yeah. So in standard, some differences there in electrode potential. Just allow to start with electrode potential, and that is standard electrode potential. STP, that is our bigger right. So here, what is that? Standard electrode potential. Here, standard electrode potential. So what is basic difference? Just all of us see here. One more time I will revise, then I will move to this. Here. When a metal rod is dipped in its salt solution, potential developed between rod and electrode, rod and salt solution is known as electrode potential. Or in your book, it is given like this. Means potential associated with electrode is known as electrode potential. That also correct. Okay. So how does it develop? That we are discussing. Standard electrode potential. What is the standard electrode potential? Just allow to see here. Standard electrode potential. If we are taking like that setup, and here, just allow to see some differences there. That's why I'm making you aware here. If concentration of this zinc solution is unity, unity is 1. Concentration of zinc sulfate is 1. Temperature is 25 degrees Celsius or 298 Kelvin. We can like that. Okay. And here, atmospheric pressure is 1 atm. Atmospheric pressure is 1 atm. So what is this? When we will dip a rod of zinc and potential will be developed between the zinc sulfate and zinc rod is known as standard electrode potential. Just follow the here, standard electrode potential. For this it is condition. If salt solution concentration is unit concentration of salt solution is there, temperature is 25 degrees Celsius, and atmospheric pressure is 1 atm, 1 atmospheric pressure. So what potential will be developed when metal rod will be dipped in salt solution is known as standard electrode potential. So here is standard electrode potential and electrode potential we have discussed here. This is electrode potential, that is standard electrode potential. One more time I will like to revise here. Temperature, pressure 1 atmosphere, temperature 25 degrees Celsius, and concentration of salt should be 1 means unit concentration needed, and what potential will be developed between electrode and salt solution is known as standard electrode potential. So let us say here standard electrode potential, and this standard electrode potential is very, very useful for us. And will help us in many ways. It will help us in many ways. So that standard electrode potential of hydrogen, just sort of see, standard electrode potential of hydrogen is 0. Standard electrode potential of hydrogen is 0. Yes, just sort of see, is 0. So you will see, so what result we will get? Yes, we are getting. If electrode potential, if electrode potential is standard electrode potential, and it is represented by E naught. The standard electrode potential is represented by E naught, and standard electrode potential of hydrogen is 0. The electrode potential of different electrodes are given in you. Then what is used? Let us discuss. If electrode potential of any electrode is negative than hydrogen, is less than hydrogen, it is in negative. Standard electrode potential of any electrode is negative than hydrogen. That one is higher reducing agent. That one is higher reducing agent than hydrogen. That one is higher reducing agent than hydrogen. If electrode potential of any electrode is positive, is more than this, that will be lower reducing agent. One more time here, standard electrode potential. If electrode potential of any electrode is higher, means in positive, that will be less reducing agent. And if electrode potential is negative, that will be more reducing agent than hydrogen. And other point is here, one more time, just all of see here. Thus we have seen that standard electrode potential of hydrogen is. So if electrode potential of any electrode is negative than hydrogen, that is more reducing agent, means higher reducing agent than hydrogen. And electrode potential of any electrode is positive, so that will be lower reducing agent than hydrogen. This point should be clear. But if two electrode potential, standard electrode potential is given, and in that one is having higher and other one is having lower value, so that one having higher value will be higher reducing agent, and then other which one having less. Let me write here like this. If I have written, just now see here, A and B, I know. A and B. Just let us see. A and B. If electrode potential of this one is 2 points, just assuming 3 minus 2.3 is 0. Like that. Okay. And for this, it is 2.0. This. Just you see, it is bold. This both are in negative. So which one is higher reducing agent? Which one is higher reducing agent? Can you say which one is? Which one is higher reducing agent? Any one of you can say which one? Are you getting me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Which one will be higher and always higher reducing agent? Which one? A or B? Which one? A or B?
A.
Which one?
A.
Which one having higher negative value will be higher reducing agent? So, like these concepts we will get here. Understood this? Here, just you see, if like this, I will see here, I wrote A, B, C, and D. Just I wrote here. And I wrote 2.3 like this for this 2 minus 2.0, and I wrote minus 1.9, and here I wrote 1.6. This here. Okay. If I wrote like that. Okay. So what we can write? Standard electrode potential I have written here. If I am asking you to arrange these in decreasing order of their reducing nature. Decreasing order. So A will be first, then B, then C, then D. So based on this, some questions are given in your book, so you can solve. Okay. And what is the importance of standard electrode potential? So importance of standard electrode potential is this: as we are getting the value in more negative, as the value we are getting in more negative, that will be more reactive species. So from your book, I have told you always keep book with you. So in your book, it is given here. Last one you see, it is in my book, it is given 279 page. So here at last you see for lithium, it is given minus 3.05. For lithium, it is given minus 3.05. So it is most reactive species, and it is strongest reducing agent. And if at the top AbCF2, so it is least reducing acid. Okay, it is least reducing. So by this we have to clear that, and with the help of this we will solve some questions that if standard electrode potential values are given and asking arrange them in increasing or decreasing order of their reactivity, so we can arrange them. If you are asking that this, arrange them in decreasing order of their activity, so we will arrange first A because that value is high, then that D, then that, then this, and then that. Okay, so we have arranged. So have you understood the standard electrode potential and electrode potential? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Talk about this standard electrode potential and what is the importance of standard electrode potential?
No, sir.
Is now clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is finished. Today we have finished this chapter. Next day I will start other chapter of second paper. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if any doubt is there in this chapter, you can ask. Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So everything is clear here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just all of you see here in your exercise in your book, some questions are given. It is like this 8.29. It is given there, and 8.28. It is given there, and here 8.26. So on the basis of the standard electrode potential, you can solve this. On the value of standard electrode potential, you can solve this question. These questions are related to this topic. Okay. One more point and last point I would like to raise that those electrodes have more negative value, are more reactive, are more reducing agent. Understood this?
Yes, sir.
So all of you keep this point in your mind and watch this again. If some confusion is there, so you might be knowing my number, you can contact there. I will explain once more. In case of doubt, but don't make unnecessary call. Okay, if doubt is there, I will clear, but don't make unnecessary call. Okay. So,
Yes, sir.
so Joseph, clear?
Yes, sir.
Aditi Singh, not there.
Yes, sir, clear.
And Asutosh, not listening. Mausam, Rajshri,
Yes, sir.
clear? No doubt.
No, sir.
Okay, so if any doubt, you can ask me. So if no doubt, so I can bind up the class.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much, students.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.